Hi, how are you tonight?
Doing well. How are you?
Great. So, obviously, the story, 40 years old. How did it work? You reading the book and seeing the old story and then seeing this new story. How did you prepare your character and really convert that?
The book is so incredible, and that paired with these incredible scripts that we got, there was so much that was already, sort of done for me. And I think I just wanted to really make this character feel as three-dimensional as possible. I think sometimes with these sort of, narratives of enslaved people, it's easy to feel like you're ignoring their humanity. So for me, I just wanted to make sure that at the end of the day, Luke was a full human being who also happens to be black and enslaved. You know what I mean? So for me, it was just important to make him feel real to me.
Yeah, how did you go about doing that? What was your process like?
I mean, I really just was always trying to focus on what his wants and dreams were, what his goals were. I think Luke is somebody who is very smart and very resourceful. And I think the sort of tragic thing about this character is that he's somebody who believes that he's going to improve his station, that somehow he's going to make a better future for himself and his kid. And obviously, in hindsight, that's some would say that's a foolish thing for an enslaved person to think. But I really wanted to make sure that his hope felt very real. And so really investing in that was really important to me.
So, the story obviously, I said, 40 years old. What do you think? Like, what's the biggest legacy people can take away from it?
Wow. I think the biggest legacy is that even in 1979, when this book was written, Octavia was so ahead of her time. Even if this book had been published today, we say this person was so ahead of her time. I think the way that she's asking the questions about what would you do if you ended up, in a really horrific time in American history, what would you do? And there are no easy answers to that. Whether you're black, white, like whatever, you don't know. You know what I mean? American slavery was just such a horrific thing that I think it's easy from our modern perspective to assume how, what we would do, but until you're in that situation, you don't know. And I think that's kind of the brilliant thing about this story.
So after everybody watches the show, how do you want them to feel as they walk away?
Oh, wow. I mean, I obviously want them to be moved. I want them to be definitely, to empathize with these characters. I want them to root for Dana. I want them to reflect on, how they might be similar or dissimilar to any of these characters. I really, and I think most of all, I want fans to really consider the world in which we're living right now and how close we may or may not be to actually slipping backwards. You know what I mean? So yeah.